Hi, how you going? There we go. Hi, how you going? It is, of course, me, Reese T. O'Leary of Purple Flame and Company. That's right, PERPELFLAME. And I am here tonight because I want to pull some cards on what the rest of March 2025 looks like for you, for me, and for everyone. There's a lot happening in the world at the moment. So let's go and have a look at what that looks like moving forward, or at least what the cards have to say about it. So I've got my cards, I've already counted them. I'm going to give them a shuffle, and then we're going to start to pull. Some important questions that I want to ponder on include where do we see the world for the last half of the month, and the last half, or the last half of this month being the rest of the zodiac calendar before we reset to 0 degrees in Aries come April. It's a very, very interesting time ahead. Very interesting time ahead. We have some interesting happenings in the constellations. We have some interesting happenings with planets. Yay. Let's hope that's not a sign. We have some interesting happenings moving forward. So I want to see what the cards have to say. I want to see what intuition brings forward. And then we will go from there. This has been one heck of a month. It's been one heck of a beginning of 2025, that's for sure. And with all the global catalysts for things going on, because there's things geopolitically going on everywhere, there's things that are happening between many different countries in the Western world, many other countries out there. Australia itself has just been hit with some tariffs from the United States. There has been, of course, ex-Cyclone Alfred. There has been other happenings here down under, and there is other happenings going on as we speak around the world, which is set to garner a very interesting stage ahead for the new zodiac calendar year. So, what should we expect? What should we expect for the, the rest of the month? If I can shuffle these cards properly. I just carried some groceries home, and apparently my arm is so dead. What should we all expect for the rest of the month and the rest of the zodiac calendar year up until April? What should we all expect for the rest of the month? What should we all expect for the rest of the month? And what should we do to prepare for now until the end of the month? What should we do to prepare for now until the end of the month? What's today? Interesting. I just heard we need to pay attention to Thursday. Any particular Thursday? Well, tomorrow's Thursday the 13th. Is it this Thursday or next Thursday? We should pay attention to next Thursday. So what date's that? Tomorrow's the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Thursday the 20th. We should pay attention to Thursday the 20th. It's going to be an interesting Thursday, is what I just heard. Thursday the 20th. Is that for us down in Australia, or is that for everyone? No, for everyone. Okay. All right. It's going to be an interesting Thursday the 20th of March, I just heard. I don't know how that corresponds or correlates with constellations, but can the cards give us some information on how we should prepare and if there's anything that we should know about for now until the end of the month moving forward? One more. How how should we prepare, and is there anything we should know for now until the end of the month? Interesting. People are feeling a lack of flow. People are feeling a lack or a stagnancy. Well, this is to be expected. People will feel that. So the Freedom card says, I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Right now, people are feeling as though they want to be in one place, but they can't be in that place. They're stuck in another place. They're not actually stuck, though. We're just busy seeing these things out, is what Spirit's telling me to tell you all. So put more emphasis in your world at the moment, right, in projecting to where you want to be. Projecting to where you want to be, right? Don't put emphasis on what is happening right now in the moment, okay? If you put emphasis in what is happening right now in the moment, you are going to find that you are going to carry through the energy of this, let's call it chaos, for lack of a better term, into the new energies moving forward, all right? So, yes, it's the Freedom card. Yes, it's out of alignment, and it is a direct reflection of now until the end of the month. And you are going to feel restricted. There is restrictions. I mean, look at what I was just saying about tariffs all around the world imposed by, Donald Trump and the US. And there's a lot geopolitically that is shifting, right? The clock is spinning. The wheels are turning. You've got to roll with it. You've got to roll with it, right? Project love, and project your consciousness to where it is that you want to see yourself after, right? After the end of the month, right? Ooh, health. See, we should be focusing on our health. The health card says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Pay attention and focus your mind, body, and soul on all that you want to see your body doing well in, right? So if you're feeling like you haven't been moving your body enough, now would be the time to start moving, start implementing, and start reimagining and putting into place those regimes for your physical body. If you haven't been sitting still enough with your mindset, your mentality, your emotions, right, your feelings, get into place, get into action, start meditating. I have a free album. It's called the Chakra Ameliorate album. Get on it. Use it. That's what it's there for. It's on Spotify. It's in a whole bunch of places. It's on YouTube. Or, of course, join the tribe and you get a free copy in which then you can then put that on all your devices and have it with you wherever you need to be, right? But the health card, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This card's also presenting saying pay attention to tension headaches as well. And know that they are tension headaches that you are experiencing, right? There is also a lot going on that we're not seeing in the ether. Not just in the ether, but, okay, when I say in the unseen, I'm referring to, for example, we can't see Wi-Fi, right? So we can't actually see some of the things that are going on around us that are causing headspace malfunctions, for lack of a better term. This could add to headaches, right? Pay attention to your health for the rest of the month, yeah? Make sure you are doing everything to honor your physical vessel that enshrines your soul, right? I just got back from the grocery store, and all I was doing was like, what fruit am I drawn to right now? What fruit am I drawn to? I know I need fruit. I can feel the need for fruit. I can feel the essence for the need to get some fruit and some really delicious fruits into my body. So that's where I was finding myself. And also with Greek yoga, this is just me, right? I'm just giving you an example. Instead of driving to the shop tonight, I went, I don't feel, I want to walk. I feel like walking. I feel like moving my body, right? Another hot tip is when we do move our body, like walking, for example, you can actually set into motion different forms of, it gives you a space to think, right, and release. And so you're not just working the physical body, you're also working the mindset, the mentality. You're working in many different ways, right? Grief card, out of alignment. The grief card says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This, to me, is speaking on a lack of vision, right? People are struggling to have that vision. Where am I going? What's about to occur? Where do I put one foot in front of the other? You don't need to know, quite simply, right? You don't need to know. This is also speaking to me of stress in people, stressing and being worried about things that they can't change. Yes. Things that are presenting right now that it's like, why is this happening? Why is this coming before me? Okay. We need to do the opposite of that and stress less and not worry about what we don't understand the outcome of right now. The change card, out of alignment. See, people are struggling. People are struggling because it's like they're feeling wedged in. They're feeling captivated by the present moment and all that's happening in the present, and failing and struggling to see beyond into the new. Again, I'm going to stress the point. Let me read the card first. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. The change card, out of alignment, is saying to me, things aren't going to be changing between now and the end of the month. Things are not supposed to be changing between now and the end of the month. Things are going to continue on this stasis of chaos, right? Things that the clock, the grand clock, as I like to call it, is shifting. It's changing its hands, right? We're going back to the reset. We're going back to the 12, right? And as the clock strikes 12, we're all going to turn into pumpkins. No. As the clock strikes 12, we're all going to reach that 0 point in Aries together again, and we are going to start in this new fresh space, this new fresh genre, generation, era, this period of time. So you need to be projecting from your mindset and mentality is, do you see yourself in a new career? Do you see yourself living somewhere different? Do you see yourself traveling? What do you see yourself doing? And not necessarily focusing on how you're going to achieve that, but envision yourself doing these things or having these things. I am already wealthy. I am wealthy, right? I am already in the, overseas. I am in Thailand, right? I am on holidays. I am, speak it into existence. See what I was doing there? Speak it into existence. I am this, I am this, I am that, I have this, I have that, okay? Speak it into existence. Be mindful of your words. Yes, things aren't going to change between now and the end of the month, but it doesn't mean you haven't got the perfect kind of platform to be able to actually push forward and get ready and prepare yourself, mind, body, and soul, for what is about to come when it comes to these changes. The service card, out of alignment. So this card speaks to me. So I feel good when I feel good when I can help others. Yes, I thought that's what it said. I feel good when I can help others. This card says to me we should be focusing on self as opposed to others at the moment. I'm not saying, take away all the assistance that you give to other people, right? It's not about stopping everything that you're doing about helping others. Of course, we have obligations and responsibilities, but people haven't put enough stock and enough focus in their own journey, in their own self. And again, I'm going to tie this back in with the mind, body, and soul, right? I can hear spirit screaming at me. Well, they're not screaming, but I can hear them saying to me, people aren't focused enough on bringing themselves back to a neutral state of being, right? To that neutral space within themselves. There is going to be that perfect space or center of creation. It's very important that people put themselves back in that seat of perfect creation. We are co-creators. We have the ability to create, right? We all create. We are all participating in this grand cosmic design. We must all put ourselves back in the seat of sacred neutrality, okay? And no matter what is on your plate at the moment, you need to find time to go within, okay? Spend time with self, shut out the world, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day. Start there. 10 minutes. Start there. Just start, right? You have from now until the end of the month to bring yourself back to this neutral state of being. The quicker you can do that, the quicker you can start to project yourself to where you wish to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Imagination. How perfect. The imagination card says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This is where we start getting into the creation aspects of what I was just saying, right? Bring yourself from a neutral state of being and use your imagination to project into... This looks like a fan to me. I don't know why it looks like a fan to me tonight, the mandala on this card. But it looks like a fan that's like blowing creativity out there into the world. That's what it just looks like, a fan for some reason. It's quite funny. But we need to project and use our imagination. Your imagination is quite powerful. It's quite strong. It's where all, if you look around the room right now, you'll see that everything around you has been created from a singular thought in somebody's mind. Imagination, right? We get told growing up, only children use their imagination. Imagine. No, we all use our imagination. We all use our imagination all the time. It's where we create from. It's where our ideas begin. It's where the thoughts come from. Use your imagination to create the reality around you in which you wish to see. And if you don't start imagining that reality around you, you're just going to carry all of what you currently have now into the new. Even if you feel like you have quite a comfortable existence right now, everyone is going through this transformation. There is no one that is spared, when it comes to transforming their reality and their existence into the new that we're all about to embark on. We must do it together. And if you feel like you have everything you need in your reality right now, great. Then this would be a great time for you to project some love out there into the universe. Project some love out there for all those people who need it. Some unconditional love out there to humanity, to collective consciousness. And as I've spoken of in other videos, collective consciousness isn't just made up of people. It is also made up of plants, animals, spirits, beings that we don't even see, elementals, all sorts. Right? So project love out there in the consciousness, and also use the creative aspects of your mind to create the existence you wish to be a part of. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one who make a brighter day. So let's start living. Yes, I just quoted a song. Anyone know what song it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abundance. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Abundance card says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Hello? What was I just saying? 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 Right? I was absolutely just saying, we need to project our consciousness out there. We need to project our consciousness out there. Okay? People are starting to learn that this woo-woo shit ain't so woo-woo after all. Just because you don't know how to drive a car doesn't mean a car don't drive. Think about that for a second. Just because you don't know how to drive manual doesn't mean manual doesn't exist. Right? Just because you don't know how to drive an aeroplane doesn't mean flying doesn't exist. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because you don't know how to use your intuition or your consciousness doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And you already do use your consciousness. You already do use your intuition. You're just not paying attention to that mechanism enough. If that is you that I'm speaking to when I say this. But for many people who do see this, I do know you already do have those insights of awareness. You do have those insights and glimpses of your intuition on your day-to-day basis. You just might not acknowledge it enough. So maybe it's time to start acknowledging it more, hey? Because look, the abundance card is coming in red hot, which means we have an abundance of energy. Red hot. that was an accidental pun. The abundance card is coming in red hot, which means we have an abundance of energy, right? Just because, people shit on chaos all the time, but chaos is actually an abundance of energy. We just need to learn how to channel it and manifest it. It's much like anger. I'm not saying chaos is anger, but what I'm saying is the emotion of anger can be channeled and transmuted into that of which we, can make use of, as opposed to just being a lower vibrational energy or a lower vibrational feeling that we experience or an emotion, right? Transmutation, okay? Abundance, coming in red hot, as per the card. I'll read the card one more time. I feel like I need to. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. 7. Relationships. Yes, fantastic. I know before I said we need to focus more on self, but I think what we're also going to see, and I've already been seeing this, I don't know about you, is a reshuffling, a reshifting of relationships. And what I'm finding interesting is, if you see on this card, it looks like this, it's almost like the flower of life, but a larger version of it, right? And that, it looks like it's spinning. Yeah, it looks like it's spinning. And that to me is the wheel spinning, right? We're being shifted into relationships or near to relationships that make more sense for our cosmic frequency, for our individual and personal frequencies. We're getting seated closer to where we're supposed to be with the soul tribe that we're supposed to be around. So if you haven't already started seeing some of these relationships kind of entering and or leaving, I would hazard a guess you're going to see that towards the end of this month. And I would not be holding on for dear life or clutching on for dear life. That is not what you are supposed to be doing. The relationships card says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Hi. Hi there. Hi there. How you going, card? Right? Allow those to drop off that need to drop off to bring in space for those who need to come in. Yeah? Very important from now until the end of the month. This card is not, to me, reflecting on we need to spend more time on other people. Other people are going to come into our world and pass through our world by way of us focusing on ourselves, as per that service card out of alignment earlier. Love that for us. The success card. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. How freaking fantastic, right? This is where we're all heading. We're heading into an era of success in everything that we do, in everything that we seek to achieve. But we must pay attention to self. Spirit keeps screaming that one at me tonight. We must pay attention to self. You must pay attention to yourself. You must pay attention to your higher self. You must pay attention to your higher self. You must pay attention to your higher self. Like, people must not be doing this enough. People must not be focusing in on those, people are allowing these fleeting thoughts to gravitate too far outside of our, thought process, so that we're not paying attention enough to that of what is coming to us. For example, if you're walking down the street and you just get an inkling, I need to turn left, and you're like, why would I go left? Left is the long way. I'm going to go straight ahead. I always go straight ahead. No, go fucking left, man. Follow your intuition. Follow your higher guidance system. It's there for a reason, okay? And you will find success on your path, but you just need to have faith, and you just need to trust in the fact that, A, we're not supposed to know exactly how it looks every single step of the way. And B, success finds us. We don't need to find success. Success finds us in all that we do. But we need to be doing what we're supposed to be doing in order to find that success. And for that success to find us, right? I hope that makes sense. I'm just kind of spitting from the intuition here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now we're going to go from the bottom of the deck. What don't we see coming? The loneliness card. I know that I'm never alone, right? The connectivity. Yes, double-edged sword meaning, this card, I feel. On one breath, yes, it's time to spend time alone, and it's very important to spend time alone, but ironically, in spending time alone, we're not going to be alone. We're going to find more connectivity in being alone than we do by trying to focus on other people. It's a very paradoxical card, this one, because it's like the more time we spend alone, the more time we spend focusing on self, the more we'll find that we're surrounded by many different things, people, places, beings, energies, right? And the more you will be able to actually hone in and connect in on those energies is the more that you will pay attention to self. Wow. But what is this whole message about paying? People must really have to pay attention. I don't know if you know, I don't know if you know, but I think you have to pay attention to self. Not sure if you're getting that hint or not, but Spirit just keeps saying, pay attention to self. I'm also hearing in this card as well that by spending time alone, we're going to have the opportunity and time to focus on things and pay attention to things in particular that we have been not paying attention to recently, not paying attention to in the last few months, maybe the last 6 to 12 months even, that have gone by the wayside in our own lives. At the beginning, I was mentioning things like, your health. When the health card came up, that was the second card. So your eating habits, your exercise regimes, what's gone by the wayside in your life that you need to spend some time alone to revamp and also to reignite and also to reimagine, right? Reimagine what that looks like for you and bring that into, oh my God, I just hit my knee. Sorry, knee. I just hit my knee. Apologies. Oh yeah. Oh, next card from the bottom of the deck is the Denial card, Out of Alignment. And that card says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, right? This card actually doesn't speak on denial to me. It speaks of quite the opposite this evening. This card's speaking on the fact that people do have a hyper focus at the moment, but I think they're needing to direct that focus into all the right places, into all the right energies. Yeah, and it's interesting that this card's like yellow and orange. It reminds me of the solar plexus and sacral chakras. So do some work on your solar plexus and sacral chakras and all they have, to assist you. Track number 2, track number 3 of the Chakra Ameliorate album will definitely assist you with that. Okay, I'll drop the links down in the comment section below after this video. But the denial card, I'll read it again. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I can actually feel a lot of courage coming out of people with this card. I can feel determination coming out of people with this card. I can feel, so there's a real strength in self coming out, what we don't see coming. Yeah, there's this journey that we're on. It's making us more powerful, more resilient, and that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. I think people have a bit too much doubt in themselves and a bit too much doubt in their path. But from now until the end of the month, we're going to see, some more of our capabilities make themselves known. Pride from the bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Now this speaks on connectivity to me, right? And it speaks on connectivity to not just our communities around us, right? Our local communities, but our global community. And not just our global community of people, but our community of animals, our community of beings, our community of earth, nature, okay? Pride, yeah? And this isn't pride in like an egoic way that's coming through. This is pride in like an unconditional loving way that's coming through. I love this. I hope this doesn't mean that we're going to have some sort of event that kind of has to dig this into people, because generally that's what we see happen. We have some sort of large mass scale event that literally, keep in mind, I did at the beginning of this video have Thursday the 20th of March come through as a day that we need to pay attention to. No idea why. But let's hope that we don't need a Kickstarter for us to start coming together, right? Come together. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. If we can start to see through the eyes of other people more, oof, and I think we're going to. That's what this card's telling me. What else don't we see coming from the bottom of the deck? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. So this is going to, see, if we don't start focusing in on those things that we need to focus on, self, in case you didn't get the message, or focusing on changing those patterns or those, releasing those old belief systems that no longer serve our highest growth, You may feel a sense of regret between now and the end of the month. Oh, why didn't I do that? Oh, I should have followed my intuition. I should have followed my gut feeling, right? If you don't want to feel this sense of regret, don't do it. Simply don't do it. It's as simple as that. We don't need to feel this sense of regret. We don't need to regret our actions. We just need to radically accept that things are what they are when they need to be that thing, right? Or that day, or that emotion, or that feeling, or that point of your path. Things just are what they are. It's us that puts an emotion onto a certain situation. If you've got things that are waiting to be done, get them done. And this could be administrative tasks that, you have not put time aside to complete or do. This could be picking up the phone to a friend and I haven't heard from you in ages. Are you okay? How are you feeling? Oh, let's catch up. This could be, it could be a range of things. I just feel like this has the energy of make sure you clean out your closet. As in, go through and clean out all those old things that no longer serve, that need to be kind of wrapped up with a nice, neat little bow and get them done. Get them done, or you will feel this sense of regret between now and the end of the month, what we don't see coming. I kind of don't like this card. Humor. The humor card out of alignment. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This to me speaks on people paying too much attention to the face of things, okay? If you look at this card, I'll flip it upside down so it's right way up. If you look, it's got a laughing Buddha in the center, right? It's the humor card. But this card speaks to me, people paying too much attention to the face of things, to the immediate words of politics or the immediate words of geopolitics or this to me has something to do with, I can see in my head, I'll tell you what I'm seeing in my head. I'm seeing there's announcements being made, right? Maybe on a global scale, I don't know. Maybe it's just down here in Australia, but I'm seeing these announcements being made, it being reported on television and everyone going, oh no! Everyone's freaking out, right? And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that. And unless you have someone on the ground, let's just say they're reporting on a certain country. Let's choose America. I'm just going to choose America. Let's just say they're reporting something about America. Are you there? Do you have someone there that can actually tell you what is really going on over there, during this stasis of time? Don't worry about it then. Is it in your direct face of what you are looking at on a day-to-day basis? Don't worry about it then. Right? This is not the time to be paying attention to that. It's the time to be paying attention to self and to exactly what we are, the path that we are directly walking on as individuals. For too long, we have put our consciousness in many different areas that we should not be putting our consciousness, and we've left things by, as I said earlier, by the wayside. We haven't completed certain tasks. We haven't wrapped things up with a nice, neat little bow. Right? It's time to be wrapping things up for ourselves, and also don't look to news organizations to be dictating to you how to create your reality and your existence, or co-create the reality or the existence of you and everybody else that is here experiencing existence, right? We all co-create together. Don't push fear out into the consciousness or the collective consciousness if you don't understand why something is happening. Okay, I'll give you an example of that right now. Do you understand the trade tariffs and what that actually means for the global economy? Do you understand what it means about this Australian Stock Exchange, losing $28 billion or however many billion dollars it just lost off of the market? Do you understand that? No. So don't worry about it, right? Does that make sense now? If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. Keep projecting unconditional love into the reality around you. Keep projecting that of which you wish to see, not that of which you don't understand. If you keep projecting that of which you don't understand, all you're going to receive more of is that of which you don't understand. Make sense? Hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Courage. Courage. Oh, why does it look like that circle's moving to me? It looks like it's spinning. Anybody else? It looks like it's spinning. What an optical illusion. The courage card says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Perfect card to follow through after that. Humor card, right? This is what, the fire within the middle, the fire within, the fire within. This is what we should be, the passion, the fire, but we should be directing that passion. See how there's a pointed focus in the middle? Right? We should be directing that passion into that pointed focus, much like this mandala suggesting. So the courage card, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. You need to face fear with confidence between now and the end of the month. You need to make sure that you're not putting your energy into fear-based ideologies, fear-based topics, fear-based, oh no, what if this happens? Oh no, what if the sky starts falling? Oh no, the stars are falling out. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, we don't have any submarines to protect us from China. Oh no, China's going to take over the world. Oh no, Iran's going to bomb us all. Like, oh no. I know I'm speaking very nonchalantly about, very serious topics, but that is exactly what Spirit's saying. They're like, are we really going to keep projecting this kind of fear-mongering, essence out there in the world? Are we really going to keep projecting that? Are we really wanting to see more of that in the world? Or do we want to see more love in the world? Do we want to see more connectivity in the world? Do we want to see more peace and harmony in the world? Well, we need to have the courage to project that peace and harmony if that is what we wish to see, right? Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I like this. I like this a lot. The fear card, out of alignment, says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And this is exactly what I feel as though people are going to have the essence of coming to them between now and the end of the month. This is very much in alignment with the courage card, if you ask me. So let me read it again. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I think this is indicative of people kind of breaking out of their old shell, I keep seeing a snake shedding its skin with this card. Oh, look, it kind of looks like some sort of weird shedding on the pattern as well. But a snake shedding its skin, right? I think we need to, with this card, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. We need to ensure that we are... No, I think I'm just going to leave that card there. It's a snake shedding its skin. We're shedding our skin. We need to, have the courage and continue to shed our skin as we are supposed to. Blame. Oof. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Now, this is a big one. People are being shifted into the focus of taking full responsibility for their own actions and their own participation in things, right? The cosmos will not allow people to get away. The laws that govern everything will not allow people to get away with not taking responsibility for their own actions, right? Both on a physical level, on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on an emotional level, right? This is not the time for us to be blaming others. This is not the time, see your own part in the game. See your own part in your life. See your own part in the creation of existence. Everyone thinks, oh, I'm just a small player in the game, but you're not. But you're not. You are not. All it takes is one little person to tip the whole scale, right? So you are not just a small player in the game, and we shouldn't be blaming others, right? We are all participating in this game called life. We are all participating in co-creating this existence. Now is not the time to be placing blame. Just remember that, because I feel like there might be a lot of he said, she said, pointing fingers between now and the end of the month. I wouldn't be doing that. I would stray away from doing that. I would stray away from pointing fingers and more so look at, okay, what is my participation in this and what can I do with that moving forward? That makes more sense to me. Last card. Balance, out of alignment. Yeah, it's very indicative of what I've been seeing this whole, session is The balance card says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. It's more so the judgment that's keeping this card out of alignment. The section of, I'll read it again. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. People are wanting to bring in that perfect state of harmony, and they're trying to bring in that perfect state of harmony, but there's lots of judgment, right? As I said earlier, the individual experiences that we're having actually have zero emotion attached to them. They actually have zero emotion. Let me say it again. Zero emotion attached to them. It's us as the individual that imparts or places the emotion value into a given situation. And I understand there are emotionally charged or heated topics and things that we experience on a day-to-day basis, but I bring you back to the point I've been making this whole time. It's not for us to be judging. It's not for us to be implementing lower vibrational emotions on situations right now. All we can seek to do is, and as hard as this may be, right, all we can seek to do is go, that happened. Let's move on from it. And what did I learn from the situation? What did I learn from that? You know, what can I take away from that experience and, you know, not repeat moving forward, for example? Let's do one confirmer card over the top. Gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. More gratitude between now and the end of the month, right? See yourself and see why you are grateful for all that you have that surrounds you, right? Why are you grateful for that of which surrounds you? Why are you grateful for the people around you? I'm going to do one more. Why are you grateful for the things that you have in your world, in your life? Why? You know, put energy into that unconditional love statement surrounding the attitude of gratitude. Last thing we need to know between now and the end of the month from this deck, adversity out of alignment, right? The adversity card says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Right, people are not fond of this process. People are not fond of this transformation process, and that is okay. You don't have to be fond of the process. You just need to participate and do the process, right? And you've got really no other option but just to put one foot in front of the other and keep on keeping on, okay? And all we can do is lean upon other people around us and seek guidance from systems and spaces around us, right? This is why I keep doing, you know, heaps of these reading videos for you, because I'm trying to assist you through this process. I know how big this process is. I myself am getting more and more accustomed. Even now, I've been doing this for 15, 20 years almost. I'm still getting accustomed to these new kind of intense energies and what they can do for me and what they mean for me and all that jazz, right? So I know how you're feeling. I know how you're feeling. And for many people who don't have this kind of, you know, wealth of knowledge, so to speak, I'm very grateful for all that I know. I'm going to be learning more over the years. I know that too. But even with what I do know, even I find it very challenging at times to go, oh, shit, is this what this is? Is this what this feels like? Ha, 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 ha. You know, but it's kind of like some of those moments that we need to just grab a wooden spoon, put it in our mouth, bite down and suck it up, princess. You know, drink a cup of concrete and harden the fuck up. I know that sounds harsh and callous, but I don't think you realize how resilient and how strong you are as a human being. I don't think you realize how many millions of particles make up your being in order for you to be able to be here. And I don't think you realize how many spirits or how many elemental beings or how many unseen things want to be in the very seat that you're sitting in right now in your physical vessel, right? I don't think you understand how special and how lucky you are. We're not just lucky here, you know, in our respective countries, in our respective spaces. You're not just lucky because you're getting to watch this digital transmission through an electronic device. I'm in one space and you're in another space and we're communicating through this digital thing. Do you not see how special this is? No? Okay, all right. Ponder on that one then if you don't. If you don't understand how special life is and how special the world we've created is, You need to ponder on that one, because you will start to see, if you really connect deeply with all that is around you, how fantastic life is and how fantastic all that we have, all that surrounds us is. It's so fantastic. Wow. What a fucking special place. Holy crap. Alright, I'm going to pull some cards from the Saints and Angel deck. See what the Saints and Angels got to say for us. For now, till the end of the month. For now, I'm only going to pull two. One from the top. Oh, I'll pull three. One from the top, one from within, and one from the bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming. Look deeper. Guardian Angel. As if that's not a funny card, after I've just been hollering at you this whole video that we need to spend more time reflecting on self, right? And what was I just saying? If you don't understand how wonderful your life is, with all the trials and tribulations you may be experiencing, if you still don't see how wonderful your life is, even with all those trials and tribulations, you need to look deeper. You need to go within and spend some time. Think about all the things out there in the world, or all the people and places and things that have less than you have, or have less access than you have. And even those people can still appreciate life that is. From the bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming. Commitment, right? Commitment to self and commitment to others. Love that card. Last Saint and Angel card. Someone pick a number. Someone pick a number between 1 and 42. 1 and 42. Someone just drop a number in the comment section below. First number. Anyone? A number between 1 and 42. I'm waiting for that comment to come up. Come on. There's a few of you watching. Anyone? Pick a number. Come on. Come on. Chop, chop. Thank you. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Retreat. Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much for your contribution there, Carla. The retreat card, right? Between now and the end of the month, that's what we need to spend more time doing. Retreating and, re-envisioning, envisioning, seeing where we want to be, projecting our consciousness, right? Not focusing on what is, not focusing on what is currently occurring, what trials and tribulations you may be facing. Oh, thank you, Moonbeam. Sorry, I saw 17 first. You know what? Let me pull out the 28th one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ooh, forgiveness. Interesting. I don't read these out of alignment. So St. Mary Magdalene, right? Forgiveness of self and forgiveness of others. Very important, right? Have you ever heard the adage, I'm not going to say this correctly. I know I'm not going to say this correctly, but I know some of you may have heard this adage before. Holding on to something is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick from it, right? Now is not the time to be holding on to things. Now is the time to forgive. Maybe not forget, but forgive and move on. Forgive, release, move on. And that's things of self, things of others. Okay? I've just had to do a real big version of this at the moment. And my intuition called upon it and was like, just let it go, Reese. Just let it go. And it was a big deal, trust me. It was a very big deal what this thing was. Lots of money I let go of. Lots of money. Right? Lots and lots of stuff I just let go of, and I just went, you know what? It'll come back. It'll come back when it's supposed to. It'll absolutely make its way back to me. But right now, need to focus on my center, my focus, right? So this one's a very good one. Thank you for your contribution, Moonbeam. Love your name, Moonbeam. Moonbeam. Last deck of cards, we've got the Spirit Warrior deck, and again, same format. I'll pull one from the top, one from the bottom, and if anyone wants to drop a number down below, I'll pull that one too. Oh, number between 1 and 48. Fucking hell, this card has come up every fucking reading in the last few days. There's 50 cards in this deck, and yet this card keeps coming up. 14, thank you, Carla. This card keeps coming up. It's the Aura Cleanse card. On the front, it says, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And I love it because it's got the sun on there, and it's all the colors, you know, all the hues. It says, check in with your feelings. The Aura Cleanse card says, shake off negativity with regular aura tune-ups. If you've ever wondered why taking a shower feels so good, maybe it's because you've cleansed your aura. You've just cleansed your aura. The electromagnetic energy field that surrounds your body gathers information, including psychic debris, your own and other people's. And that's often not a good thing. It can make you feel frustrated, restless, and exhausted. But the good news is that cleansing your aura is both a pleasant and easy thing to do, from a plunge in water, a bask in the sunshine, or a walk in nature, to meditation, a smudging ritual, or healing bath. Your aura is the first point of contact with the world. Let it shine brightly. Love that. And I love that this card keeps coming up. Very fucking random. 50 cards in the deck. Just remember that. From the bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming. Oh, Palo Santo. Yes, please. Another fucking cleansing card. Purify your space. Okay? See? What have I been saying? Let go of all the things that no longer serve a higher good. On the side of this, it says, awaken your senses. Palo Santo. Infuse your space with the citrusy resinous wood smoke of healing holy wood. Shake out your inner shaman as you waft pungent smoke through your home, purifying negative energies, or better still, neutralizing them before they take hold. With roots in ancient Incan cultures, this substance has been used ceremonially in prayer and shamanic ritual for centuries. If you already love this aroma, good on you. This is a sign of spiritual purity. If it doesn't jibe with you well, keep trying. It's trying to tell you something. Learn to love it and benefit from its energetic lightening and purifying effects. Note, it's popular these days, so source ethically for higher vibes. Right. You can pick up Palo Santo in most places these days. I thought of 4 first. Okay, well, I'll do 4 and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shakti, goddess. Stand in your power. Love that, Carla. Shakti is creation, destruction, and balance, life, death, and rebirth. See, you should have gone with your gut. But we'll also do 14. She is the divine feminine, responsible for all the dynamic forces of the universe, including change and the endless energy of creation, with which every living thing is imbued. For spirit warriors, the powerful energy force of Shakti can be accessed. Call on your Shakti energy through meditation, sacral chakra activation following the moon, exploring your dark side, practicing goddess pose, and holding the Shakti mudra. Or seek out the energy of the Shakti in one of her other incantations, such as Parvati, the goddess of love, Durga, warrior goddess, and Kali, the destroyer who ultimately brings balance. You're not being difficult at all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But that was a perfect example of how to follow. Remember what I was saying earlier? If your intuition's saying go left, fucking go left, man. Don't question it. Perfect choice. The Matariki card. This card's also been coming up quite a bit recently, and I love it. It says on the front, renewal, rebirth, reflection. This is basically the same fucking card twice in 2 different forms. That's so funny. Shakti is the the Hindi, and this is the Maori. That's so funny. of basically the same card. That is so funny. They're both about start something new, right? Matariki. Look up at the heavens at the look up to the heavens at night for a sense of renewal. The reappearance of the Matariki stars from early June signals the beginning of the Maori New Year. This cluster of more than 500 stars is held sacred in New Zealand. It is known globally as the Pleiades or the Seven Sisters because of its most visible stars. Matariki symbolizes a time of renewal and rebirth. Right? In the past, Maori would look to the stars for the clues to the next harvest. The brighter the stars, the warmer the season, and the more bountiful the harvest. This is a time for reflection. Light a candle for loved ones past, write down your hopes and dreams, take time to relax and share stories with loved ones. How fucking perfect is this? And I'm going to do one more. I'll pull it. The drum. The frame drum. On the front we have hear your heart calling your name. The frame drum. Connect with community. Of course. Hi community. I'm connecting with you. Drumming, it turns out, is woman's business, and it's been this way since ancient times. The first named drummer in history was a Mesopotamian princess called Lipshrau, 2380 BC. At that time, and over later centuries, drumming priestesses led community rituals, from childbirth to death rites, and used their skills on the frame drum to summon and channel the goddess. The divine energy of the goddess, hello, goddess 3 times over, mother, maiden, and crone, hey Hecate, I see you. The divine energy of the goddess was in this way transmitted to the community. Consider the primordial sound of the heartbeat first experienced in the womb. Embrace the pulse, the beat, let the vibration pass through your body and into the universe, providing the potential to reach a transcendental state. Can we all not see how all of those cards were about cleansing, connecting with self, divine nurturing? How amazing. All right, I'll do one more. Put a number down below. Anyone? It's got to be between, hang on, how many have I pulled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be between 1 and 45. 1 and 45. Because these cards are just, we're all connected in this session. It's fantastic, and I love it. Number between 1 and 45. Hit me. $34. Thanks, girl. Hey, girl, hey. How you doing? And just a reminder to everyone. 2 people who hit 34. 2 people who hit 34. Apparently it's fucking 34. Just a reminder to everyone as well. Facebook is deleting videos after 30 days. So each of these videos is going up on the YouTube channel for you to reflect upon after these times. Don't worry if they go down off of the Facebook page. You can go over to the YouTube channel. You will find these videos there in permanence. Wow, that was real, guys. That was in synchronicity. That was fantastic. 34. I love that for you. Love that for us. I know, at the same time. That was cray-cray. And I told you, we're all in this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh, a new card, finally. Ashwagandha on the side. It says, embrace your sexual self. Of course, Aaron. Reset, get fucked. This is the same fucking card, basically, that we've just pulled in a different way again. Reset, rejuvenate, be strong. Was that 3 times 34? It certainly was. Ashwagandha, gallop like the wind with this powerhouse herb. With a name derived from the Sanskrit words for horse, ashwa, and smell, ganda, you might be wary. Fear not. If it smells like a horse, you won't notice. in the powdered or supplement form you're likely to take it in, and in any case, the horse reference is better understood as the power you'll be endowed with when you take it. This magic herb supports energy and builds strength, and in an adaptogen helps combat stress. Spiritually, this herb works its magic too, helping to balance chi and align chakra energy. It also has aphrodisiac properties, giving it a place in ancient tantric spells and rituals. Give it a try to spice up your love life. Ashwagandha. That was fantastic. That was fan-fucking-tastic. Fantastic. Wowza. Okay. So basically, in summary, we all need to focus on self. We're being supported by the universe. And by focusing on self, ironically, unironically, we're focusing on everybody else at the same time. We need to project more love out there into the universe, right? We need to project more of where we want to be, who we want to be, why we want to be, what we want to be, right? So, I am rich, or maybe not use the word rich, but I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am in Thailand, I am in Bali, I don't know, where do you want to be? I am in the USA, where do you want to be? What do you want to do, right? I am in my promoted job, I am, I already am. See yourself in these spaces, see yourself doing what it is that you want to be doing, that you need to be doing, right? Focus in on self. And I'm going to give you one tiny shameless promotion. If anyone does want to book in for a read and also get a 12-month membership all in one, right, you get a 12-month membership to the Tribe membership, which is full-blown access to the website, all the things in the background and all that is, as well as a reading for the month of April, $199.99, guys. Go over to the website. There's a link down below in the comments section. Love and appreciate your support. There is still a few spaces left. I know I've been saying if non-member prices and member prices, I'm not going to tell you the non-member prices anymore, because I don't see why people aren't just getting the membership and a free reading with the membership, which is what's been there for so long, right? So just go and do that if that's what you're wanting to do, to book a personal reading with me. But as I said, thank you very much. That was a fantastic community-based reading. And guys, did you not just show yourself your own potential? That was fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love to you all. I will catch you in the next one. I am, yes. My number plate, by the way, is 1 a.m. I am. When I saw that on my car, when I first got my car, I was like, that's my car. I was driving down the road in rural Victoria, and we drove past. I never had the intention to get the car that I have, by the way, and we were driving down the road. I was car full of people, and I was like, that's my fucking car. That is my car. We need to fucking pull over right now. That is my car. So we turned the car around, we drove back, and we were all like pondering, I wonder how much the car's going to be. I wonder how much it is. And I was like, it's $5,000. I know it is, because that's my fucking car. And we turned around, we drove back. There was a sign on the window. It had $5,500 crossed off, $5,000. I am 1 a.m. Anyways, toodaloos, love yous, chat later.